An extremely wise old man, already in his very last days of life, summoned his 3 sons to his side. He wished to impart to them a final, important lesson about life before he departed from this world forever. His sons were quite puzzled by this request, as they lived in separate, distant cities. The son who lived closest arrived first, and when he got there, he found his old father sitting in a chair, gazing at the horizon, his face deeply marked by the harsh battles of life he had fought over the years to raise his children. "Blessings, Father." "God bless you, my son. I ask you to go into the woods and bring me a twig the thickness of my finger." The son found it quite strange, but he didn't question. Perhaps it was his father's very last request. So he went to the woods and brought the stick, handing it over in silence. Then the son who lived in the neighboring town arrived. He didn't greet his brother, who had already arrived, as they hadn't spoken for years. "Blessings, Father." "God bless you, my son. I ask you to go to the woods and bring me a stick the thickness of my finger." The young man frowned. Is my father perhaps delirious? But he didn't argue. He went to the thicket and brought the stick. Finally, the eldest son arrived, having traveled a long distance, weary from his journey. He also did not greet his other brothers, for they were standing far apart. "Your blessing, Father." "God bless you, my son. I ask you to go into the woods and bring me a twig the thickness of my finger." The son sighed, finding it quite strange, but went to the woods and brought the twig, just like his brothers. When they were all gathered together, a strange atmosphere was quite noticeable among them, who for years hadn't seen or even spoken to each other. The old father, now holding the 3 small sticks in his hands, was about to teach them the most valuable lesson of their entire lives. "My sons, I want you to always remember the difficult times we've faced in our lives. When you, my dear children, were still very young, you often shared the same clothes because we simply didn't have the money to buy new ones. You ate from the same plate and slept in the same bed. Your mother and I did the impossible to keep you well. Even so, you hid the family's pain and wiped the tears from each other's cheeks. When one of you messed up, the others would cover for him. How many times did the 2 youngest get into trouble with their classmates at school, and your older brother had to pick you up and drop you off at school so you wouldn't get a beating?" The old man said this with a trembling voice, and tears were wetting his face. The saddest thing between siblings is to forget each other after all they've experienced together, letting pride or misunderstandings create a deep chasm. Meanwhile, the old father tried to break the bundle of twigs all at once, but the 3 twigs were bound together, and he couldn't. These twigs, they represented you in your childhood. No one could ever break them apart. The bond of brotherhood and unity was incredibly strong, but pride and words that were misunderstood tore you apart, each of you now living in your own separate world without a single care if the other is ill or even still alive. The old man then took one of the twigs and easily snapped it. "You know what this means, don't you?" No need for words. They couldn't resist their father's words. They were deeply moved and embraced each other. They forgave one another and promised to be united forevermore. And so the old father went to his grave happy, having fulfilled the sacred mission that God had entrusted to him. If you have watched this far, it was not by chance. Perhaps an apology is difficult for you to make. Maybe you don't have the strength to take the initiative, but just by sending this video to your brother, he will understand. Make your old father proud. That's what he wanted more than anything else. That was his ultimate mission in life. Deep down, you still keep in your memory the fond recollections of the good times you both shared. Many families need to hear this urgent message. Don't just wait. Share it now and make sure to follow the page. A hug, and until the next video.